Hi guys, welcome back to the Heel Project. We are back with our weekly podcast, but it's a Mania podcast. I'm sorry if there was an awkward delay at the start there, bros. But how are you, boys?
Yeah.
Sup?
Excited?
That felt like that should have followed with another word. Then I can't lie. Sup,
YouTube,
peoples?
YouTube.
Sup, peoples?
Dubs.
So I'm here. Just sup. The other
Sup,
word.
bibs and bibsettes.
It's Mania today, guys.
It is. Well,
We had
it's not.
SmackDown
It's
last
start.
night. We had SmackDown last night. We also had Hall of Fame last night. Good though, wasn't it? You want to talk about that?
No,
No,
I think we'll talk about that on something
It's
else
probably the best we don't talk about because we don't know what happened.
because we haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you'll see this is 12 o'clock our time. So yeah, can you expect us to go watch all that, and then go to bed, and still be able to record this and get it out? No. Yeah, in the bin.
There's a good chance we're probably going to do a what happened at if there's anything big happening on SmackDown there. So
Maybe.
who knows?
Who
Maybe
said-
another video that came out earlier today that's from SmackDown
And if it is,
last night, and we're recording this now, and then
it'll
tomorrow.
be here, or on our channel somewhere. Really, that's basically it. Are we
Can you
excited?
believe that Hornswoggle won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal?
Honestly, more than some of the other people that are in it. Yeah.
There is probably more chance of that.
I'm
Well, I
gonna
mean,
be
statistically,
honest,
there's
it's-
not.
It's 100% going to be Andrade, so I've said it on stream, on recording now, so blast me in the comments if I'm wrong, and if I'm right, then
I
would
think
say.
it'll be Ricochet. No, I don't know. Probably
no,
Ricochet.
they're literally giving Andrade the entrance that they gave to Bobby Lashley last year. Do you know, Bobby Lashley last year was like this big.
Oh, right.
This is the one person we're focused on for this entire
And
match,
then he wins it.
and then he won it. Yeah,
But
That's
they've
the
also got
exact same
Gable
thing
in
they're
there.
doing with this. I mean, Gable's in there as well, but
Gable's got his own thing going on, though.
Gable's got his own thing going on with Gunther and Sammy. The only other person that's got a potential would be
Omos?
Big.
Big. Is Big back?
Yeah, he's in it.
Big's back. He wasn't on paternity for very long then.
No, he wasn't. He's been back for a few weeks.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
He's in the speed tournament as well, actually.
No one watches Twitter, let's be honest, or X.
A lot of people watch
Dan.
it.
No.
You've been watching him fight Sami Zayn the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Have I? I'll take your word for it. Have I? Genuinely don't remember him being back. How mental was that? That's bad,
yeah,
isn't it?
a lot of people have been watching his like the speed stuff's done really well on Twitter. Like really well. They've got amazing viewing numbers for what everybody thought it was going to do. I saw a comment on it actually the other day. Someone asked, "Why don't they just call this the new cruiserweight 205 live?" And I went, "Big's in it."
It's 205 live, but with chunkier people.
But with big.
Yeah. But anyway,
Yeah.
this evening we have got NXT. We're excited for NXT. It looks
Just a couple of hours, mate. It's not
like
even an
4
evening,
hours,
is
5
it?
hours. Did you
Afternoon.
you literally looked at your wrist then? There's nothing on
He
your
did.
wrist, didn't you?
Yeah, I was doing it's clobbering time stick. Yeah.
It's
What, you doing
NXT
CM
stand and
Punk
deliver
stuff?
time.
Yeah, he doesn't wear a watch either. He looks it.
True. If it's good enough for CM Punk, it's good enough for you.
I have literally never worn a watch in my life, so
Sean Spears, Joe Gacy, pre-show match.
at least we've got a pre-show match.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'd run down how they're listed on Wikipedia, to be honest, for this, because they could be any order for NXT, to be honest. Because Dragunov's facing Tony D'Angelo. It's a weird one, that. A weird
Yeah.
person for it to be, but
Yeah, that's the secondary main event, basically, isn't it? That?
Yeah.
'Cause-
it's like, hey,
Which-
look, here's the main title. We're putting the main title on the line, but just so it's okay for it to not be main event, we'll put
We're
it
gonna put a
against
weaker
someone a
one.
bit of an odd one, you know?
Well, the build for it's been really good.
It'll be a good match still, but yeah, it's not
He's not
Mania
losing it, is he?
weekend NXT headliner.
Do you know what? I think they could surprise you because genuinely, the build's been really good. Tony D'Angelo, since like his whole thing with the Don and NXT and all the rest of it, has done really well from the start.
You honestly
Honestly,
see him losing?
I think it'd be
winning
quite
it?
good. I think he could. I genuinely think he could.
Find out on the pre-show when we do our predictions in a few hours. Live on YouTube. Obafemi, Dijak, Josh Briggs, North American Championship.
Meat.
That'll be a mental match.
Meat. Yeah, no, I agree.
Meat. That is just going to be
Reminded me.
burly men kicking the living poop out of each other.
It will.
It's going to be good though.
Lyra Valkyria against Roxanne Perez.
Don't care.
No,
Yeah,
I'll be
right.
honest. It's for me. That's the same level as all of the women's matches this weekend. For me, it's like be a good match.
I'm not.
Do I have interest in it? No, not really.
I'm not a
Unfortunately,
fan of Valkyria. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think there's better women on the roster. For me, I just don't think that she
knock the roster.
stands up to a lot of the other women around, including in NXT.
Hang on, I'll stay on that one. Barry Corbin, Bron Breakker against Axiom and Nathan Frazier.
That'd be an interesting match. Two very small guys
Two
against
flippies, two
the
bigger
big,
guys.
intense guys. There's going to be some. It's going to look like they get broken in half a lot.
Yeah.
I actually think Axiom and Nathan Fraser might actually get that one, because with Bron sort of on his way up to the main roster, and he's sort of going to be here
Potentially.
on the main roster for a long
Nathan
time now.
Fraser's very good as well.
They're both really good.
Axiom's really good as well, mate. I
Axiom
think
are
you're doing.
both
I think you're
good.
doing
very, very quick.
Axiom a disservice there, to be honest with you.
But I just want to see one of them get speared.
Yeah,
Because honestly, I feel like they might just snap in half.
I think
because
he's
they
my
are very
favourite.
small.
I think he is my absolute favourite person that delivers a spear right now.
Roman's still very good.
He is good, but I actually prefer Bronze. But that also says how good Bronze. That does say good how good Bronze is.
Bronze is good.
I said for a while now, Bron reminds me of the hype around Goldberg when he first started in WCW time.
Yeah,
It's the intensity. That's what it
the,
is.
Yeah,
It's
it's the power that he hits them
intensity.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The speed as well.
Yeah, it's the explosiveness and the intensity that Goldberg used to have
So good.
that made Goldberg that Braun definitely does have. So
Big future.
big
Then
future, yeah.
there's a women's six-woman tag match. I don't care for that one at all. Thea Hale versus Fallon Henley versus Kalani and Kalani Jordan. Sorry, no, they're not versus. They're all together against JC Jane, Kiana James, and Izzy Fame.
Yeah.
Carmella Hayes, Trick Williams is probably going to be the main event though.
It will be.
Oh, it's definitely going to be a main event. Yeah,
So-
event the most build.
That'll be very good, very nice, very lovely.
Yeah, Trick's impressed me a lot recently. I wasn't the biggest fan. I'm still not really a fan of Carmelo, if I'm honest. He can put on a main event.
Is it because he's a
but
bit of a smaller guy?
I think it might be, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But Trick really impresses me.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a
And
good
obviously,
show.
the Trick's got to sort of end this and move up to the main roster, surely as well.
I think
Like,
they're
it's-
both going to win.
I think they're. Yeah, I think you're right there, Pete. I think they both come up. I think it could be ridiculously hard hitting, and then we end up with a bit of even a bit of respect being shown, and then they both walk out of NXT. Genuinely can see this being both of their levers.
This one songs
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I think these going to be the only two coming up. I really think at the minute.
Well, Bron's
From
just come
this year.
up.
Well, Bron's already up signed the contract. I don't think we're going to see Dragunov up yet.
I think you're right. I think
he's
Dragunov
needed
comes-
still in NXT.
I don't think Dragunov comes up yet either. I agree.
I don't think Dragunov ever comes up. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, ever might be a bit.
I
strong.
think we're going to see him within a year. By next
Doing
Mania,
what?
well, with next Mania, I think we're going to see him up
Doing
there.
what?
Tag him
Tyler
with
Bate?
No. So
know.
Gunther goes off, does his own thing without Imperium. The bold guy leaves, gets released, and then
Could
he
you
comes up
imagine?
with Ludwig Kaiser.
That would be good.
I could see him coming in and leading Imperium
Or even leading, that's
and
not a
taking
bad show.
Gunther's place.
I just feel like NXT's a bit.
Hell, he could be the one that comes up and
You need a
dethrones
few more
Gunther.
yet.
He needs something major for him to be worthwhile
Yeah,
on the main roster, and like I think they've had this in the past where they've brought people up but not really had stories for them when they come up. They need something big for them as soon as they come up, because otherwise there's just no point.
on the other hand of that as well, I think you need someone in NXT to kind of carry the torch, which was Bron Breakker. I thought was going to happen a long time ago, and he was like the main person in NXT. Now that it's been passed over to Dragunov, it's like right now we've got someone there. Let him come up. They need that again for Dragunov to come up.
Question: Is Tiffany Stratton injured at the moment?
No, but she's
No,
not
she
got a
appeared-
Mania match.
No, she's
Nothing.
not.
Nothing
No,
at
she
all.
appeared the other day as well.
Yep.
Yeah, notice when Tiffany Stratton appears. I don't notice when Big appears.
But
Shows why interest,
nothing.
doesn't it?
No Mania match at all. Nothing in NXT. Well, she signed up to on the main roster now, so they've ended that. But yeah,
But I will
nothing
also
there.
point out the fact of Imperium and haven't got a match either. In all fairness.
Yeah, but Gunther has.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're not even in the country. Her and Ludwig.
No, Ludwig and
Are they been doing signings?
Vici will end up coming out with Gunther. I almost guarantee it.
But yeah, they mentioned someone else as well, along with Tiffany Stratton, which I can't even think it was for the life of me. But there was two big names, reasonably big names. But mind you, saying that Bron Breakker's not got. Oh, he's doing NXT,
He's in his
isn't
tag
he?
Yeah,
match,
this is.
There was another name that they brought up, and I was like, I can't think who it was now. But yeah, there was another name that was like, both of these just haven't got their Mania moment at all.
I don't think Jade Cargill should have got the spot that she's got. If I'm being honest, that should be.
That should be Tiffany Stratton's for me.
And I'll be honest, I just don't see that as what's the point of the tag match? Just give us Bianca versus Tiffany for nothing. Like that'd be miles better.
Honestly, stick the tag team titles up, just have a 2-on-2 match.
Well, this is it, isn't it? Why are we not got tag team titles, but we're giving Jade Cargill a bloody chance for a Mania match already? Like,
Because that's the only reason
Really?
it's not a tag team title match. To be, I reckon.
Because she sells tickets, in all fairness.
Yeah, she
she's a
does.
draw.
Well-
And because they've spent so much, they have to get something. So
Yeah, she's a draw. Whether you like her or not, she's a draw.
yeah, I don't. It's confirm. Pete, you could take over for the running of this because you've got a rumored running sheet.
yep, night one,
What's up
Opening.
first? Yeah.
Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, apparently. Got Open Mania.
A solid match. It's going to be a solid 6 or 7 out of 10.
Yeah,
We're going to go, yeah, good way to start Mania. And but what we'll be doing is looking on for the next match, and it'll be one of them. I've said it already on our stream today, on Friday, that I can't see Rhea losing. I know other people are like, oh, Becky's going to win. She's just brought out a book and that, and I'm like,
I said the only thing that
Dunno.
concerns me is where they go after, because there's no one at the minute. There's no standout person for Rhea. She's had the Nia feud, the Becky feud now. It's like, who next?
the thing is with Rhea, you can take the title off her in a Motley Woman, or
Yeah.
we've got a Money in the Bank coming up. So in a couple of months. So she could lose it to whoever you give the Money in the Bank holder to, and you can also do that in a way to Rhea that she doesn't look weak.
Yeah,
You can make it that she's been beaten down by
Yeah.
multiple women, like we had when Charlotte Flair got cashed in by Carmella, because the Iconics beat her down 2-on-1 and left her battered in the ring, and then obviously Carmella came out and cashed in.
Yeah, makes
In
sense.
fact, there might have even been something else before the Iconics. In fact, I can't remember, but
Problem is they keep doing the same thing with the women's cash in. It gets cashed in the same night it gets won. They've done it for the last 3 years in a row.
which is this is also a problem. So if you keep it on someone like Rhea, it's probably safer to sort of try and hold on for it for even longer again. To be fair, realistically, I don't see Becky as an interesting champion for me.
Neither do I, but hey, we're not doing predictions. It's just
Yeah.
going to be one of them.
Yeah.
We have next the undisputed WWE Tag Team Title match, the ladder match.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and
There's
they've already
there's no
said
other way of saying it. That'll be a good match.
Do we
we-
think? I know it's been rumored and people keep saying about it. Do we think another team will get added?
I don't mind one way or the other, to be honest with you. With
People are
that.
like, but he said a 6-pack. It's like, yeah. When the Hardys came back, it was only a triple threat or a 4-man. Then it became a 5-man. I can't remember which way around it was.
the thing I like about this match is it's been pretty obvious. Well, it's been pushed massively.
They're going to split the title.
They're going to be splitting titles because there was even a comment saying both both titles are going to be hanging above,
Yeah.
and
Continues
the match is
until
going to
they're
carry on until both brands get picked.
Yeah.
Well, both brands get but their belts get taken.
Wouldn't it be funny though if Judgment Day still retain? No, that'd be hilarious.
I don't know about funny, but yeah.
I'd find that hilarious. I've just noticed. I'll get to it in a minute. Actually, go on, Pete. What have we got? But I think that'll for me that's a better match than the Rhea. Well, more interesting match than the Rhea.
Multi-man ladder matches are always good on Mania.
Good people in there as well.
Good people. Pete knows
no
them
big
personally.
guys. There's no big guys. It's really weird.
Damien Priest is the
your
only
biggest
one,
boy.
really.
Which is bizarre for a ladder match, because normally you want someone that can, muscle things around every now and again if it needs to happen, and just have that bit of extra sort of strength for like a Tower of Doom and things like that. But
this is why I really thought the Creed brothers would be a perfect fit for that.
You have got, I'd like the Creed brothers personally.
Brothers.
You have got Theory as well. Let's not forget he's a big bulky boy.
Authors of Pain.
And to be fair, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne are both people that can completely lift things way out of what they should be able to do.
Indus Shear as well were another team that were all in the running to be in this. That none of those three got in there. And I was
that's it. We had none of the Mexican, neither of the Mexican teams, the Latino World Order or Legado del Fantasma. I struggle saying their names. Pretty Deadly weren't there. No OC again. Luke Gallows, big boy.
They're in NXT at the moment.
No, they are, but they didn't make it. I'm looking at the actual tournament.
Yeah.
They were in the brackets.
They were also in the NXT running though, weren't they, at the same time? So it was it was a bit obvious that they weren't going to be in.
So they only did brackets for SmackDown. It was really weird.
Yeah,
it was really weird.
It's not a big fan of how they've come to this,
It was a terrible tournament.
but hopefully the match makes up for it.
yeah, it should do. Next, we have Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee against Santos Escobar and Dominic.
If Dominic was in this, I wouldn't give a damn. Genuinely, I wouldn't give two hoots. The only thing for me is that this now means that Ray's not going to be retiring this year. Ray won't. I don't think Ray will retire on a tag, but
No,
he could easily wait for another year and then do hair versus mask
yeah, I think
against Dom.
it's going to be good. I don't want to give too much away in my predictions because I've got one
this
written
is
down.
it.
I've decided now.
But does that one that interests you?
I think it could.
Really?
And I'll tell you why tomorrow.
Well,
Oh
no, you won't. You'll tell me today.
I will tell you
Later on
later on today.
yeah.
I did notice something though. All of Judgment Day are going day one.
Yep.
And they're not
Potentially.
appearing at all day two. Or
Potentially.
are they?
Yeah.
Go on, Pete. What's next?
Jimmy versus Jay.
Good match.
This could be a
I think this will
solid
be
match.
a really good match. And I keep saying this could be in terms of an actual match, this could be the best one of the weekend because
I did say this. This could be the
They've-
show stealer.
probably performed this one multiple times together, and they've come up with spots multiple times throughout their life. This, whether they can pull off even half of them, it's got a good chance of being right up there in terms of
I think
the
it
best
will.
match of the weekend. In terms of just match,
I don't want to oversell it.
I think it
all right.
could be good.
What's the next one,
Just,
Pete?
just on the off chance that it's not good. Like like what if we watch it and it ends up being absolute pants? So for me, I'm just like, we'll see. I don't want to be like, yeah, it's going to be great because
Talking of matches,
honestly, it genuinely could go either way with that one.
talking of matches going to be absolutely pants. We have Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi against Damage Control.
Literally the match I couldn't care the least about all weekend.
I actually
Genuine.
don't mind this match. I think it'll be quite quick though.
Yeah, I think I'll tell you what, I'm going to throw a prediction out right now for this one. The end of the match going to be a really short match, and all you can see if Jade Cargill was going, perform a finishing move, and get the pin. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. No. I think you're right.
I
on
think
that-
she'll
that
barely
bit.
be in the match.
Yeah,
I
but
think,
she'll
I think
perform.
you might
She'll
get
finish it.
you
Bianca
might get a
Naomi
bit of a
carrier.
solid match between Bianca, Naomi, and
Yeah,
Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane.
That's assuming how fit Dakota Kai is. They might put Dakota Kai on the outside with
Saying
Jade
that-
Cargill, and they're
know-
the two that have reduced time.
I think they're going to try and
Asuka's-
protect Asuka because Asuka's still suffering.
yeah.
Well, this is it. It does seem a very weakened Damage Control, I'll be honest. A very
It's-
damaged Control, if you will.
For me, this match is there just to push Jade Cargill and get her over as quick as possible.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and it gives Naomi a nice win as well on her return
yeah.
back to the
It
company.
gives them their entrances. That's the big thing that they're going for with this is the big entrances, the big spectacle. It's, as I've always said with wrestling, it's about moments. It's not about the match as such. It's about the moments, and Jade Cargill's entrance will be a moment. It just will, whether you like I say, whether you're a fan or not.
Yeah.
She's going to be a big deal, and they're making her a big deal, and yeah, it's going to be a moment.
Next, we're
I prefer
getting
Nia Jax.
Gunther against Sammy.
This, for me, I don't think it's going to be a match that ends in cleanliness. I feel like this has got to contain shenanigans.
Something. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's not going to be a clean match.
Sammy's diaper's going to pop.
No, nothing like that. But there's something,
really think we
there's
could see-
something going on, and I don't know which way it's going to go with the whole
We are gonna
Chad Gable
see-
thing building
yeah.
into this.
We can see Gable involved somewhere, Imperium involved somewhere.
Well, this is it. It's which way does then that go? Does Chad actually go with Sammy and help Sammy win? Does cost Sammy? Does Imperium cost Gunther? Do they help Gunther? Like not even intentionally.
lot's been
I don't think
teased.
they'll necessarily split Imperium and Gunther. I could see them
There has been
costing
tension
him
there.
by causing him a distraction as such, and not even meaning to.
Yeah.
For me, it's one of those. I'm like, I know who I've got in this one, but I could also see it going multiple ways on this one tonight.
I could see that. I've already got my answer. I've got my prediction locked in, but I could see if I'm going to be wrong on any of them for night one.
You reckon this
I
is the
think
one?
it's going to be this one.
Fair dues. Fair dues.
The next we have the main event: The Rock and Roman and Seth and Cody.
Yeah, it'll be a good match.
It's going to be great. I
But
want all of the shenanigans, every single shenanigan.
Yeah, give me
every
shenanigans.
member of every bloodline.
yeah,
I want Afa. I want Seeker. I want a
Yokozuna.
hologram of Yokozuna.
Yeah.
I want
Maybe
holograms of Umaga. I want every single person. Hey,
there's one in that line I don't want to be involved.
yeah,
with.
maybe don't bring out anybody with the surname of Snooker, but
Yeah.
the rest of them, bring them all out. Bring them all out.
I don't even mind Tamina appearing. I can't like.
Yeah, bring Tamina out.
Why not?
Let's get actually. Yeah, let's bring
Let's
Sim
have
Snooker out.
let's
as well.
have Naomi out there.
Yeah, Naomi can come back out.
Let's have
Who else we got?
let's have Nia Jax. She's distantly there apparently.
Yeah.
She hasn't got a match, has she? So
We'll
let's
do it on
see
the
what
other
she
side as well. So we'll get Cody out. We'll get Becky out.
Yeah.
We'll get Drew out. We'll
Their
get
child.
CM Punk back out. We'll get bring out
does. Child
what's it called?
John
I don't think it's called John.
John Rollins.
No, do you know what?
It don't matter.
I don't even
But-
think you're going to get much interference in this one.
You reckon it'll be the second night? Okay, but
No, I
either
want
way,
it all. I want it all. I want this
Either
to be
way-
just overbooked to hell. Bring out Kai and
it's
Ty.
annoying. The result is so predictable.
Oh, this one is
Isn't it?
probably the most
Isn't it?
predictable
And it's like,
of the whole weekend.
But
like
as
I'll
part of-
enjoy the match for what it is. Don't get me wrong. But if you think it's gonna go the other way, and that Cody and Seth are gonna win,
Did you see,
are
by the
wrong.
way, because we're going on to predictions again? Did you see that
We are. But
Booker T predicted that The Rock was going to be part of WrestleMania 40
when?
10 years ago?
Fair play.
Genuinely, 10 years ago, Booker T said, I can see The Rock managing to sneak into WrestleMania 40 for a match. Like, that was
I'd say that's impressive.
almost a direct quote.
If wasn't Booker T.
I'm not a fan of Booker T either, but I think that's
Chats a lot of
incredible.
nonsense.
I'm not gonna say too much about this match because a lot of it leads into my predictions for
Yeah,
what's going to happen in this
we're not
match.
doing predictions
Yeah.
on here, so we're trying to avoid that.
Watch the stream, guys. Stream
Definitely.
later. Won't be available on demand though. So be there or be square or
Or
something. that
chickens.
my maths teacher.
Speaking
wants
of
to
rubber
me.
chickens,
And then we go into night 2.
that's what I want. I want someone coming out dressed as a giant rubber chicken to attack Cody.
Maybe it could be Undertaker in an egg or something.
No, the rubber chicken from last year's
Yeah,
Mania
yeah,
at the end. Like that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Not Eggman.
Opening night 2, we have Seth versus Drew to open it.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
It's a solid opening match, and Punk on commentary for that.
Yeah.
And then Punk
Potentially-
apparently going. Maybe that'd be weird, wouldn't it?
Well, maybe not. That's the thing. Like, it wouldn't be weird because
Surely
it's
it's
guest
gonna.
commentary for a match. It
Yeah,
happens.
surely it's going to be someone goes convinced him to go. Hey, come do some more, and I think that'll be part of the actual show as well. It'll be
That'll
Pat.
go-
It'll be
that'll be
Pat telling him to stay or something.
It'll be mental. One of the first people to go down to the ring will be Punk for night 2. The crowd are going to go nuts for that.
Yeah.
Well, we're probably going to get national anthems and things like that before Punk comes
No, he
out.
said-
Well, you
He
do
said-
it
he said
both.
people
One
come
of the
down
first
to the ring.
wrestlers go down to the
So
ring. like-
so Pat will come out. But
Yeah.
I think Michael Cole will already be sat there.
and then I suppose you'll get
Although-
Punk.
I don't think we'll even
Although-
get a Pat entrance.
No, maybe not now.
He's not a
actually.
surprise.
He's not a guest,
No.
is he?
No.
But I tell you what, we aren't far off from them actually showing the bloody Michael Cole and Pat entrance nowadays. For
Do you know what?
pay-per-views. Because
Pre-show, we probably will.
yeah, true. Because I don't know, Michael Cole's definitely developed a hell of a lot more character in the last since Pat turned up, basically
Yeah.
those years ago.
He's building a following today. The press conference he was getting, the pop that he was getting from the crowd.
Yeah,
He's getting a following now.
hearing Michael Cole just swearing all over Pat's podcast thing that they did live yesterday.
Yeah.
It was very like, I don't know. It was like when my granddad swore at me today when I went to see him, and it like did a swear word. I'm like, you don't swear. That was weird. And that's how I felt about Michael Cole swearing when I watched the podcast. I was like, what?
After that, we have the Philadelphia Street Fight.
Is it?
Bobby
Wow.
Lashley and Street Profits against Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain.
I'm actually looking forward to that. I think
I
it'll
think
be
this
good.
will be good.
I think it'll be good.
They've
I
definitely
hope
made the
it's
right
brutal.
choice making it
The
a
fact,
street
the
fight.
fact it's a street fight, yeah, it can be brutal because
Yeah.
I mean, and not only that, but like apparently I've not seen them personally, so I can't really say. But apparently the promos that the Final Testament have been doing online have been really,
Karrion
really
Kross's
good.
best work. He's been doing some really good stuff. Even the promo we done on
The one that we
SmackDown
saw on
last week.
SmackDown was good. Yeah,
It was
was
bad,
SmackDown or was
actually.
it Raw?
Next,
But
I
either
think
way.
might
I can see
be,
some nice work between Karrion Kross and Montez Ford in that.
Yeah. Next, I think might be the worst match of the weekend. LA Knight, AJ Styles.
Yeah,
And no, I care more about this than the women's
I
six
don't know if I
man,
do.
six woman.
The only thing that will make me interested in this match is if Bo Dallas turns up. Otherwise, I don't care.
I don't think
Yeah,
we're gonna.
I
It's a
honestly
good
don't.
piss break.
Great.
We all need them.
Do we?
Yeah, I
It's
think
a good-
that's
but again-
the silly.
We've spoke about this as well. We also need cool down matches. So actually,
We do. But
does its
there's
job.
cool down matches, and then there's oh God, can it just hurry up and end now, please, matches? You know,
I don't think it'll be long, no.
No.
Although, based on their confrontation back the press conference thing,
which was awful, by the way.
and then Pat was just there going, "This should have ended by now. Why is no one broke them up?
Yeah. Why is no one breaking it up? That's exactly what I thought the first time I watched it. It lasted so long, and it was
Not
so
great when Pat's
awkward.
the one
It's
to
like,
say
I was just concerned for AJ because he was rolling around the floor and he might have fell off the edge. Then we've got the US title:
You're a
Logan Paul,
bloody
Kevin
idiot.
Owens, and Randy Orton.
yeah,
right. We're not doing predictions, Pete. I'm telling you, this is one that I'm struggling with.
I'm not.
That was one,
I don't care.
but you don't care. It'll be a good match, though.
I don't care who wins. The match will be good.
I think it'll be good. But I've got mine locked in for that.
I'm interested to see what they can come up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have.
I mean, we'll find out a bit more about that tonight on SmackDown as well with the
KO show.
KO show
with Randy Orton,
Randy Orton,
which obviously Logan Paul's going to appear on because he's
maybe not. It might just be so that they can build tension between the two of them because so far it's all been aimed at Logan Paul, whereas this could be like the little bit of a, ooh, we're not quite going to see eye to eye through this bit.
Maybe, but they're going to want to show the United States Championship belt though. So, yeah, I mean,
We have WWE Women's Championship, Io Sky taking on Bayley.
I want Bayley to look. I want Bayley to win. I want Bayley to have a moment. Bayley deserves all of the flowers in the world for what she did during COVID. That's my theory on this. Like, Bayley carried COVID era. Full
Bayley
stop.
deserves it,
There's no way around it. She won the Rumble at last. She hopefully will get her big moment with her big entrance and then win the title at Mania in what is the women's main event because this is the final women's match of the weekend.
yeah.
I might not care too much about the match, but that's because the build's been
I was going to
terrible.
say, it's really annoyed me that I feel bad for Io Sky because she's had some decent matches since she's won it, and the build for this has been so bad.
Champion, though.
It's I think the lack of build has been because of the language barrier. I think it's the fact that she doesn't speak very good English, and they've just been like, well, there's not much point giving you TV time because no one's going to understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because the build between her and Bayley could be really good, and they've just not bothered with either of them.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the match.
Yeah,
I think they can put on a good match. I'm excited for any shenanigans that may happen because there's a very good chance that we're still going to get shenanigans from Damage Control and the three women from the night before.
Yep.
Or was it earlier on the same night? I can't remember. Either way,
the night before.
There's a very good chance that we're going to get involvement from them. It'll be good. It'll be good. I genuinely just want to see Bayley get that big moment and
it's the one thing she does need from a
big title win. I'm excited to see what Bayley's entrance is going to be as well. Like, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that match. I just hope it isn't too long.
Yeah. The build for me is the issue that she's a bloody Royal Rumble winner and it's not felt like it at all.
Yeah, no, she's
it's terrible.
They've put more build onto the other women's belt than this one, and it's just like. Oh.
Well, I said as soon as we got to see that when she first decided who she was fighting with the lead pipe and bits, I was like, hold on, they could probably do something with the build here. And then they dropped it again.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, but yeah.
And then we've got the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. We don't know what match we're going to have yet. Could be
unpopular opinion on the internet for some of you people, I'm sure, but I think all three of us are unanimous in saying we all want Roman to retain.
Whether that's what you're going to go for, Pete, we're not saying that, but I think
no.
Yeah, we're not saying that's a prediction. It's just what we all want.
Yeah.
Pete, are you on the fence, Pete?
I've been moving, jumping. I've been jumping backwards and forwards so much. We'll talk tomorrow. I think it's going to be a good.
It's not a prediction, mate. This is what you want.
I don't know what I want because my little brain's been
to acknowledge your tribal bloody chief.
Yeah, I 100% want to see
100
what
pants.
happens when. No, get out.
That
I
is true,
100% want to see what happens when Cody loses. I want to see the reaction. I want to see the crowd go absolutely nuts. I want to see that.
I want to see Cody's
that just
reaction.
Pure hatred coming
It would
in.
be good.
I just the explosion on the internet, the nonsense, the absolute drivel that people will
Do
come
you know
out
what,
with.
I want to see
complaining.
Rock's face when when Roman wins.
Do you know
I can't
what?
wait. I can't wait.
I think you're missing something.
No.
Do you know the amount of people you're going to see explode the internet if Roman wins? Because there's going to be exactly the same amount of people going mad that Roman's still got his title, and mate, so many people are saying they.
Pete, that's the
Really?
same. No, hang on.
Exactly what I just said.
That's the
No.
same number. No, yes, it is.
No.
That's the same number. Seeing Roman win is the same amount of people that are going to see Cody lose.
Cody lose. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same thing.
Good point. No, but I think it's going to work either way. So many want Roman to win.
Oh God!
I
I don't know
I
if they
don't know.
do though. They're like it's nowhere near as many, and I think
The vocal majority want Cody to win,
Yeah.
which is why the vocal
Well,
majority
again,
are
that's
the
what it
ones
should
that
be.
made the match happen.
that's the storyline. That's the
Yeah, that's
billing
the
of
heel,
it.
that's the face. That's well, they say he's a face. I still see Cody as a heel,
Well, no,
and I've
this
said
is the
this
thing.
for
I was thinking about
weeks
this
now.
today, and I think, do you know what it is? I think they've had to give him this role as a face because he can't play the generic superhero like the generic face that WWE have always had, the Cenas and people like that. Cody, I don't think could pull that off. He's not good enough on the mic to do that.
Or he wins the title and then instantly turns heel on Monday Night Raw,
No, that's the thing.
He's 100%
like full
heel.
well over heel. That'd be oh my god.
But this was almost.
I'd be completely good if Cody wins and then turns full heel on Monday Night Raw.
I
straight
think it'd be
after.
good. But you know when Punk was face and it was he had the same kind of thing
Yeah, it's
because
weird,
he
isn't
can't do the whole. They can't be the superhero, the baby face kind of thing. I don't think they're good enough to pull it off. So they have to give him that heelish kind of. Is he or isn't he kind of baby face
I mean,
role?
Punk's always been face.
No, but he couldn't do the whole. He wasn't.
Wasn't
The
always
voice and the
face.
voiceless thing was definitely a face thing.
Not when he had
No,
yeah.
the straight edge society
Yeah,
stuff
Straight
was
Edge
heel.
Society,
But
that was-
the voice and the voiceless stuff and
Yeah.
the rivalry with Cena and
Oh yeah,
like his biggest thing was he was definitely face.
but there's always been that Hill character, that Hill trait to him, and I think that's what he's done with Cody because he can't do.
But Cody
The
hasn't
big
got the heel
babyface.
traits. Cody acts completely like a face.
Yeah, the mannerisms like you've been pulling up on. I think they've
The
had to
mannerisms, the
because-
way he dresses, the way he's acted, like the way he behaves, the vocabulary. Oh, sorry, it's all heel.
Sneezes.
Like it's all heel. Like and
I think he
I-
plays a very good heel, but I don't think he could play a good face, and that's what they've had to go with and go. Do you know what? This is what you wouldn't be as good. You wouldn't be as over if he tried to be the full baby face.
I don't know. I think he was all right when he first sort of came over,
Mm.
and then it slowly got more and more to push him in the heel direction.
I wouldn't be.
It's
I
similar
wouldn't
to the
complain.
heel that it's similar to the heel that he was in AEW. To be fair, he acted like a face the whole time,
Yeah.
but he was definitely a heel because it was that sort of cocky arrogance. I'm got everything. I'm better than you, but I'm not gonna brag about it. But I'm just gonna show you constantly.
Yeah.
You know, it was, and it rubbed fans the wrong way and turned him heel straight away.
Yeah.
It worked. I think that's the same direction that we're now heading in slowly in WWE. My opinion. At the
Yeah,
end of
well,
the
I'm
day,
up-
like,
I'm
we've
up
all
for
it.
got our own.
Yeah. One last question because that was main event, wasn't it? So
It was, yeah.
just a quick one. Do you think we'll have any returns or surprise like proper
Yeah.
surprises.
Yes,
do?
lots.
Yeah. I think there'll be a couple in the main event.
Personally, I'm excluding ECW guys.
No, I think you'll see a few in the main event.
I still think we're getting some. I think it'd be. Oh, it's obvious we're getting Austin. It's obvious we're probably going to get an
Cena.
appearance, even if it's just a talk from Cena. Maybe. I was going to say The Rock for a second there.
Yeah, we'll get The Rock. I can confirm.
We'll get The Rock. Yeah, he's in a match. Obviously, we're probably going to get Triple H come out.
Not return, is it?
Not really. We are going to get ECW guys.
Yeah,
probably including people like the Dudleys.
Yeah. They won't be in a match, though, will they? Well, unless they're on a spot.
Braun Strowman's in town, and he seems like he's about ready to go again. I'm kind of hoping that we're going to get Tama Tonga.
I could see something on a Monday night. I think Monday Night Raw is going to be good this year. It's been a bit slow the last couple of years.
The last two have been poo, mate. There's no other way of it.
I think we're going to get a big one.
I've been reading stuff about that, and it does seem that everybody's a bit more confident that this year is going to be better. So, and that's backstage in WWE themselves; they're more confident that this year is going to be better.
Do you know what I'm going to say? And it's going to round it off nicely. I'm going to say there'll be no surprises and no returns, and I'm not going to get my hopes up, because then that way, when something does happen, I'll enjoy it a hell of a lot more. And I advise all wrestling fans to stop getting their hopes up on certain people appearing and not appearing.
Don't believe it.
I heard people keep mentioning MJF, and it's not going to happen.
It's not happening.
Just enjoy.
But then they'll moan that things like that don't happen, and then they'll take away from their interest in of what they have just watched.
It's very true. It's very true. And it's something that we've kind of preached from day one as well, is to be positive about wrestling. As much as we do it at times to time, like even today, we've spoken about some of the matches that we're just not interested in.
But they're all personal opinions of some things. So we're not completely saying that they're not bad for everybody.
Yeah, be as positive as you can about wrestling within communities for wrestling, because at the end of the day, it helps to build others' enjoyment. If all you do is tear it down and make wrestling worse, it makes it worse for everybody, because then all they see is the negative things that you're pointing out. And it spreads to a point where everyone sort of goes, gets a bit jaded about wrestling. And then before you know it, we've got a really toxic environment around wrestling.
But I'm going to go back to Triple H has mentioned this constantly, and I've pretty much trust what Triple H has said recently. He's done well with what he said he's going to do. I mean, he keeps on coming out today and mentioned multiple times how this is going to be the biggest one for him yet. What's going to be happening?
This is his first one, isn't it?
I'm expecting
fully in charge. So
I'm expecting a high hopes for this one. He's multiple times said he wants this one to go down as the biggest.
In all fairness, mate, they do say that every year.
They've got to hype up their own event.
They
whereas I'm saying
say this year is going to be the
calm
biggest
your
Mania
expectations ever. And enjoy what you do see, rather than what you're hoping you aren't going to see and you don't see it.
Yeah,
But I mean, that rounds us off nicely. So thank you very much, guys. If you enjoyed this podcast and you got all the way to the end, comment the word Booker T.
Milk.
Booker T.
Likes milk.
No, just Booker T.
He doesn't.
Just
He had it called over it by Austin. He don't like it.
He does like it.
Austin
was giving him
there's a mosquito in my office flying around. Please leave a like, share, subscribe. It's been under me the whole time, so please.
I'm going again.
And we will catch you in the next one.
See ya.
Peace.
We'll be right back.